It's Tasha with The Purposeful You. Today we're gonna do a September garden harvest. This has been our biggest harvest yet. I have never seen so much food in our garden in mid-September. We're in zone 9 and I can't wait to show you what we have growing, what we're gonna harvest today, and I'm gonna share some pruning tips and how you can prepare for the fall. So let's get started. This basket doesn't even do justice. I'm gonna have a few bins here today of food to show you. We're gonna show you some cucumbers, tomatoes, we're gonna be doing zucchini, so much more, so let's get started. Okay, we have 3 rows of beets here. They've been in the ground for a little long, so it is time to harvest. You can see here that this one's ready to be harvested. Once they start to come out of the ground a little bit, that is a great time to harvest. Let's do it. All right, there is a beautiful, beautiful beet. We did a couple different varieties, white and red, so I'm going to be harvesting the rest and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh my gosh, check out this one. Woo, that is a beauty. Okay, check it out. Oh my gosh, these are huge beets. So beautiful. Okay, we picked 10 large beets here for the family. There's so many more in the garden, but you can leave beets in the ground for quite a while until you need them. So don't harvest unless you know what you're gonna do with them. They also freeze wonderful as well. Next up, we have to harvest some zucchini. You can see here that some of the leaves have some mildew on them. These are at the end of their life. I'm going to be pruning the plant as well as harvesting. We did yellow zucchini, we did green zucchini, and we have patty pans. If you haven't seen those, just wait for it. They are the cutest things ever. You'll want to prune all your leaves that have mildew on them. It's a great time right now as we're getting into the cooler weather. So make sure you do give your zucchini and your squash plants some love by trimming off all of the dead leaves. This also creates airflow too, which they love. Okay, you can see here that these leaves are starting to get a little moldy here, so we are going to be pruning today to make room. But here is what a patty pan looks like. So I just twist it off and then I pop it right off. This is what a patty pan looks like. Okay, let's get harvesting. Here's some yellow zucchini we're gonna harvest today. Okay, here's our wonderful zucchini, pumpkin, and patty pan harvest. And you can see that I pruned the bed at the same time. So now we have a little bit more airflow, and I actually discovered that we did have a butternut squash plant. It has just been growing and growing and growing like a vine all underneath everything. So you might have some surprises if you prune as well. And the season is still going here, so we're gonna let these zucchinis flourish. We have a couple more zucchinis coming and even some little baby patty pans. Next up, we're gonna harvest some cucumbers. That was fast. You can see we have a few more cucumbers, so we're gonna let those grow a little bit longer and see if the flowers will still produce into October. This cucumber plant really took off. It's the long English cucumber. Holy moly. Let's pick this one here. It is ready to be harvested. Okay, there's one more we're gonna harvest. There we go. Okay, a few cucumbers there. We're gonna harvest some peppers as well, which haven't turned color yet, but I'm gonna pick them as green peppers for pizza. Next, I'm gonna show you how we prune a few of our vegetables, like the squashes and the cucumbers and even the tomatoes. So we have some peas that are growing for the fall garden, but I wanna create a little bit more airflow for them. So as your cucumbers go and grow up the trellis, make sure you prune all the leaves that are dying off or might have some mildew on them. Next up, we're gonna harvest some carrots. We did a beet and carrot bed. How satisfying is that? What I love about carrots is you never know what you're gonna get. Check out these beautiful legs. We grew 16 tomato plants this year. We had so much fun trying a few different varieties. However, now that it's mid-September and we're still stuck with green tomatoes, I'm gonna be harvesting all the green tomatoes and putting them on the windowsill so that they can ripen over time with the sun, or you could put them in a brown paper bag with a banana or two and they will ripen in the next 2 weeks. This is a really good example of blush tomatoes. I would pick these tomatoes throughout the summer when they are about like this color, and they will actually ripen in your home within a day or two. It's at the end of the tomato season, so if your tomato plant has no more tomatoes on it, make sure you take the whole plant out and make room for some fall gardening. It's pretty crazy when a whole tomato plant has such a small root system. But here we go, we took out this whole tomato plant. Oh, and I found a beautiful worm in the garden when I took out that tomato plant. You know that your soil's healthy when there's lots of worms in it. Okay, you can see here that we had quite a few green tomatoes to pick. Look at our haul. Oh my gosh, it is just growing and growing and growing. Next up, we're gonna harvest some cucamelons. I don't know if you've ever seen one. It's the coolest little thing. It looks like a watermelon, but it tastes like a cucumber. They are so cute and they're super, super mini and they grow on a vine. So here behind me, this is a cucamelon vine and I just pick it off and there's so many and they usually don't take off until September. Okay, so I just got another little handful. They are so fun. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna harvest some bush beans here. This bed is full of bush beans and it's actually the second round. We picked quite a few about a month ago and now we're gonna pick the second round of bush beans. We did a couple different colors. You'll see we did the white variety and we did the purple variety. And then we did a simple green bean as well. So let me find that for you. Okay, we'd hit the jackpot. Here's the green beans. So we are going to be picking all of these bush beans today. There's going to be a whole nother bucket full. Bush beans are wonderful because they produce twice. So you'll get a whole round and then you'll get another round about a month later. That took no time at all. Here's all the beans we harvested today. Okay, we did it. Here is our gorgeous September harvest. We have beets, we have carrots, we have peppers, tomatoes, those cucamelons. We even have a pumpkin, cucumber, patty pans, squashes, tomatoes, beans. I don't know if I forgot some, but how wonderful is this? Thank you so much for watching this video on our September harvest. We've never had this much food before. We're so excited to preserve it, freeze it, and make some delicious meals. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do like this video. And until next time, because I have a lot of work ahead of me.